Every Barca fan knows about Lamine. That's easy. He's the face on the posters now. But beneath that spotlight, there's a class, a generation, quietly playing the right way, the old way, the Barca way. The 2008 kids, 5 of them. And if you actually know ball, not highlight hype, but real positional play, role awareness, tactical maturity, then you already know they're not just talented. They're ready. Let's break them down, one by one. Born in Ruby, raised at La Masia. But he's not just some attacking mid. He's a La Masia interior in disguise. Drops into the half space, manipulates tempo. He knows football. Guille is the closest thing we've seen to a classic Barca inside since Thiago, but with a goal hunger that makes him pop up like Lampard from midfield. He's scored 16 goals for Cadet B, chipped in 3 for Barça Athletic, and hit 6 goals for Spain under-17 in 12 caps. Yes, he's struggled a bit with Barça Athletic, but context matters. That team is not organized like first team, and still, Guille looks like one of the few who understands the importance of positional integrity. He's physically ready too. At 16, he's already showing that lean, low center of gravity profile that allows him to shield the ball in transition. He's already thinking like a professional, and that's why I rate him above his cousin. Toni's from Ruby too. Been at Barca for 7 years, same as a bunch of other kids, but he's different. You can tell right away. Let's talk role flexibility, something that modern Barca forwards lack. Toni can play RW, yes, but his best work happens when he drops into central zones, dragging defenders with him. He's left-footed, super clean on the ball, and always knows where the next pass should go. He reminds me a bit of Griezmann, not just because of the work rate, but the way he links up and connects things in tight spaces. I've seen him operate in a false 9 shape, pull the pivot out, and suddenly create overloads in zone 14. His off-ball movement is elite, always curving his runs to stretch the back line, always scanning before receiving. Defensively, he presses like a La Masia player should, not just chasing shadows, pressing with angles, cutting off passing lanes, steering play to the touchline. He's not flashy, he's smart. And smart doesn't go viral on Twitter. But it wins you titles if your coach knows how to use him. Toni's already debuted in Copa del Rey, and if he were Brazilian, we'd be seeing documentaries on him already. But because he's quiet, because he plays for the team and not the brand, we overlook him. Stop that. Injury? Yeah, this season's been rough. But let's not let recency bias rob us of clarity. Oscar Gistau is one of the most natural number 9s to come out of La Masia in the past decade. His movement inside the box? Near perfect. He attacks the near post when the cross is low, hangs back when the cutback's coming, peels off the last shoulder when the fullback overcommits. This isn't instincts alone. This is positional coaching, absorbed deeply. He's got the frame to bully defenders and the neck strength to dominate in the air, something we rarely develop at Barca anymore. The thing is, Oscar doesn't need 90 minutes of possession to be dangerous. Give him 3 half chances and he'll bury 2. That's a striker, not a shadow striker, not a winger up front. A real 9. And when you have interiors like Guille, forwards like Toni, you need a presence like Oscar to complete the triangle. He's been injured, but don't sleep. This kid comes back, and he gives you options. Pedro Oihar is born. Not a highlight machine, not a showman. He's just a metronome. He plays the 6 or the 8, depending on shape. But in either role, Pedro's biggest weapon is his ability to pause. Watch closely. When the team's tempo is too frantic, Pedro settles it. He takes 2 touches, not 5. Turns out of pressure, switches play, scans, and breathes rhythm back into the game. That's tempo management. That's midfield IQ. That's what Busquets used to do without anyone noticing. He's also improved stage by stage. Struggled at first, yes, but grew. Never complained, never disappeared. Now, he's Balletti's midfield general, key starter, first name on the sheet. And unlike many deep midfielders at youth level, Pedro plays vertically. He doesn't just go side to side, he breaks lines when the trigger's there. That matters. In a world obsessed with flair, Pedro's brain is gold. Marley Bourne, 8 years in the system. They call him the Gazelle, and when you see him on the left wing, you understand. Sama is pure vertical chaos. He's not refined like Guille or Toni, but that's what makes him dangerous. In a team of technical controllers, you need someone who can just rip the shape apart. Sama does that. His first step is electric. He goes past defenders without even engaging. But here's the kicker. He's improving tactically. Early Sama was raw. Decision-making was iffy. Now, he cuts in with purpose. Crosses with a plan. Times his acceleration to exploit the blind side of fullbacks. Defenders don't know whether to press or stand off. And that indecision is his weapon. Why is he still mostly in Juvenile B? Simple. Squad management. Juvenile B lacks wingers. Sama fills the gap. That's it. Not about merit. Not about form. He's too good for Juvenile B. Everyone knows it. But he doesn't complain. He runs. He improves. And one day soon, someone's gonna unleash him properly. And we'll all remember why verticality matters in a possession system. Most of them are not in the first team yet. But that says more about the system than the talent. We're sleeping on a golden class. We always say, trust La Masia. But when the time comes, we hesitate. Not me. Guille is our next interior. Toni is a system attacker. Oscar is a real 9. Pedro is the midfield brain we lost with Busi. And Sama? He's the chaos factor that opens locked games. This isn't a fan video. This is a warning. These 5 are coming. Visca el Barça. Sempre.